So in this video, I am going to share with you how to get rich. If you are new to my channel, hit subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like button, and feel free to leave me a comment or share below. So look, I'm not going to be sharing with you any get rich quick schemes. I am going to be sharing with you 15 wealth fundamentals that you can follow right now that will lead you towards success, lead you towards wealth, so you can do what you want, when you want, with who you want. And ultimately, it's all about understanding how to make money, manage money, and multiply money. Many people can make money, but they don't know how to manage it. And maybe you can relate, a lot of people just make and spend, make and spend, make and spend. That is not gonna make you rich, and you will probably be working until you die. So let's get straight into this. Number one is having a very clear vision of where you are now, but more importantly, where you wanna be in the future. And I wasn't born into money. I grew up in poverty. It was hard for my mum to put food on the table. But I made a promise to myself at a very young age. And one of my first ever memories was in this cold, dark, damp room with my mum and my 2-year-old brother. And we were sharing a tin of spaghetti bolognese cold. And we were living in a women's hostel at the time. And there and then I said, you know what? One day I'm gonna be rich. And my vision at that time was just to have a lot of money. And I used to have a Lamborghini up on my bedroom wall. I used to obsess over magazines and fast cars and opulent items. But as I grew older, I had a very clear vision of where I was going. So spend some time creating a vision board. Write down how you want your life to look, feel, where are you gonna be in 1 year, 3 years, and 5 years. And by having a great vision, that's gonna lead nicely on to point number 2, which is setting targets, So there's no good just saying, I'm gonna be rich, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I want more money. Who doesn't want more money? That doesn't quite work. And what happened for me back in 2014, moving into 15, is I lost a business. And maybe you can relate to losing a business or being given some bad news. And I'd invested my life savings into that company. And literally back in 2015, I found myself at a crossroads where I was living on interest-only credit cards. I'd run out of money and I was starting all over again. And that was a big pill to swallow, because in my 20s, I made millions and millions of pounds, and then I lost it. So it just goes to show that when you follow these 15 fundamentals, you can literally do this starting right now. Now, at that time, I knew by setting myself a target of just £1 million wasn't the right thing to do. I said, well, what do I need to live on? So I initially set my target again back in 2015 at £5,000 per calendar month. And I said, I'm gonna do that within 12 months. And I actually did that in 9 months. And then my target moved. And then the turnover target moved. And fast forward 6 years, I've now done multiple businesses, multiple income streams, multiple property deals. But it's important to set yourself clear and realistic targets. Wealth foundation number 3 is stop overspending. So many people, they spend more than what they earn, and they go into what we call bad debt. Credit cards, overdrafts, store cards. If you get yourself into bad debt, you're just making it difficult. And I get it. Spending money, of course, it makes us feel good, right? I get it. You want the new pair of trainers. You want to go and do something nice with your family. You want to treat yourself to that bottle of wine or that weekend away or that holiday. But hey, if you haven't got it, you can't spend it. So you need to not overspend. You need to budget. And until you have assets bringing in income, you need to live in your means. And that brings us nicely on to number 4. So you might be thinking, well, how do I make more money, Liam? Well, one of the ways in which you can do this is income follows assets. It's not about working harder, it's about working smarter. It's all about getting your money working for you. And a great way to generate more income is via assets. And there's many different asset classes out there. One of my favorites, of course, is property. I've been investing into property for over 20 years now. I've lost a lot of money, I've made a lot of money. And here's the thing. The more assets you have, the more properties you have, the more income you will make. And there are some great high cash flowing properties available right now where you can be making £15,000 per year per property. How many of them do you need to replace your income? And that's why education is really important, getting around great people. There's a lot of opportunity right now. But moving forward, income follows assets. Number 5, risk versus reward. A lot of people, they want the reward, but they're not willing to take the risk. And typically, the bigger the risk, the bigger the reward. And of course, this is depending on your age. But if you're young, you know, even me now, I'm 41. Am I 41? No, I'm 41 very soon. I'm 40, soon to be 41. I can take more risks than maybe a 50-year-old or 60 or 70-year-old. Hey, look, if you're in your teens or early 20s, you can be taking a lot more risk. But no risk, definitely no reward. You've got to have skin in the game. You've got to try things. You know, that's really important. You've got to say, look, I'm going to give this a go. And then, of course, keep an eye on what you're doing. And if you need to pivot and change, you need to pivot and change. But no risk, you ain't getting no reward. So remember, skin in the game. Point number 6, and I am big on this. You gotta stay away from negative people and the haters. They are only going to get in your way and bring you down. They're what I call dream killers. And I'm not saying it's their fault. It's maybe the way they've been brought up. Maybe they've had some hardship. Maybe they've lost some money. But oh my goodness, so many people are negative. They're watching the news. You can't make money. There's not enough money in the world. Inflation, interest rates, war, famine, all of this stuff. Hey, look, the bottom line is there's always some mad thing going on. There's always some type of crisis. And actually, in a recession, more millionaires are made than when not in a recession. And even when the market's strong, you know, there's good deals and bad deals. And when the market's bad, there's good deals and bad deals. There's always opportunity to make money. So get away from those negative people, stay away from those haters, and hang out with new people, people that are gonna work with you and motivate you and inspire you to be the best version of you that you can possibly be. Number 7, so if you've got to stay away from negative and the haters, what should you do? Hang out with great mentors. I invest £60,000 to £70,000 a year in mentorship. I make it my life goal to be in mastermind groups and academies and hang out with other multi-millionaires and be accountable to my mentors. And I've currently got 5 different mentors that I pay and work with. And because I pay them, I turn up for bloody sessions. So get some great mentors, invest in the mentors, copy what they do, follow what they do, because there's enough money, there's enough deals for all of us. Number 8, how to get rich. Invest and take advantage of compounding. Deploy capital. Most people make money and spend money. The more they make, they think, oh, I'm gonna spend more. The fancy car, the nice houses, the luxury holidays, and that is all good, by the way, but that needs to come from investment income, not earned income. There's a huge difference. Most people have just 1 or 2 sources of income coming into their household, and they use that to fund everything. And hey, if you want a good lifestyle, the chances are your salary or what you're taking from your business is not going to cut the mustard. So invest, compound, take advantage of compounding. When you invest and you compound at 20%, so make money on the money you've already made, you double your money every 4 years. if you can compound at 25%, you double your money every 3 years. I'm not into get rich quick, double my money overnight, because it simply doesn't exist. Making money is about investing, compounding on a consistent, regular, long period of time. Now, number 9, this might shock some of you, and yes, I might be talking to some of you right now. You've got to stop bloody moaning. If you're not happy about your situation, you've got to change it. And I get it, life can get tough. I went through a period of moaning when I lost my renewable energy company in 2015. It didn't get me anywhere. It just made me more negative, more depressed, crying myself to sleep. So literally, moaning is not going to help. Do something productive. And number 10 is stop wasting time. Like, I've got to be harsh with you. So many people waste valuable time. And if you're not where you want to be, why are you watching the news? Why are you watching television? Why are you bumming around the boozers at the weekend or doing whatever it is you need to do? Now, I'm not saying don't have a life and don't do stuff, but focusing on high income generating tasks. Sack off the TV for a couple of months. You know, understand more about money, focusing on finding deals, funding money, creating partnerships, getting your message out there online. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, and I get it. Some of you have got families, I've got families. Some of you have got partners, I've got a partner. Some of you have got 4 kids, I've got 4 kids. Some of you have commitments, I've got commitments. It's what you do in those 24 hours that will determine if you move towards success or you stay stuck or ultimately fail. So literally make a plan. Make every single second of every single day count and focus in on those high income generating tasks. Point number 11 is manage key performance indicators. So KPIs. You can manage KPIs in your business. You can manage KPIs in your personal life. You can do this in any element of your business. How many viewings are you doing? How many phone calls are you making? You can get managed accounts done by your bookkeeper, your accounts manager. You can see where you're making money, where you're spending money. You can also do personal KPIs in terms of what your net worth is. And this is something I like to do every twice a year. So you can see what's your net worth. Where are you at? How much are you worth? What's your legacy? But KPIs, key performance indicators, are extremely important. Number 12, you gotta expect setbacks. There is no easy path to business, entrepreneurship, getting rich. You are going to have more setbacks than you are wins. And that's good in a way, because hey, look, I have setbacks every single day. I have challenges every single day. And when I have setbacks and challenges, it means that I'm growing. So you're not necessarily just going to nail everything every single time. There is going to be an element of pain, but it's worth it. I promise you now, it is worth it. Otherwise, you're just going to work for someone for the rest of your life, or be miserable and moan and not live the life of your dreams. And hey, the reality is we only have one life. So I embrace setbacks. Like when I've got a challenge, I think, right, I'm a solution-based person. What is the solution? And something that will always help you, and this is number 13, is continued education. A lot of people, they leave school and they believe that's it, they've stopped educating themselves, and they just go out into the world, the rat race, the financial trap, and they're told to get good grades and go to college and university. They come out, they can't get a job, or they're in the corporate world. They work for 40 hours a week, if you're lucky, for 40 years, if you're lucky, and you retire on 40% of your income, if you're lucky. And the way to get out of that is continued education, because there's an easier way of doing things, and you don't know what you don't know. So upskill, learn about investing, marketing, sales, communicating, leadership skills. I absolutely love learning new stuff. And here's the thing, once my mentor said, the more you learn, the more you earn. Actually, we've said recently, the more you unlearn, the more you learn. Because what got you to where you are today will not get you to where you need to go in the future. And I believe that any one of us can do anything that we put our minds onto. Number 14, be patient. So many people go for the get rich quick option and they lose money. They get scammed. Something goes wrong. They get disappointed. Becoming rich is something, unless you win the bloody lottery, and good luck to you if you have, but you probably won't know how to manage or multiply your money. That's why most lottery winners have less money within 5 years than when they started. You've got to be patient. You got to just think long term. And you can make money relatively quickly. You know, you definitely can do that. You can invest and make a lot of money, but it's going to take time. And whatever happens, and this is what a lot of people do, and this is number 15, never ever give up. If you have a desire to be rich, then you deserve to be rich. A lot of it is mindset. Some of you may have been taught money is bad. Money is the root of all evil. What a load of crap. People are bad. People do things evil. And actually, people die for money. Like, they go and kill for money. And you can do a lot of good with money. And what I would recommend is, as you get rich, is stay true to your values, stay true to where you've come from. Don't forget who you are. You know, I sit here today and talk to you as a wealthy individual, but it doesn't make me any better or any worse than the guy or the girl on the park bench. But I can do good with it. But you deserve to be rich. I deserve to be rich. So the question is, are you gonna be rich? You've got to make the decision and follow the 15 foundations that I've just shared with you. Hey, if you're new to this channel or you've not yet subscribed, smash the subscribe button so you can watch more of my videos. If I can do it, you can definitely do it. Thanks for tuning in. Hey, watch another video right now, and I'll see you on the other side.